Nylander has come on, dropped it off to Jake McCabe, gets it back. Moves in with speed. Big on the shot. Centers. Deflected away by Miller up into the netting.
Had not been allowed. It was Mika's Zibanejad in that defensive position. Nylander misses it. And then...
But he's had a good night. Here comes Nylander again with McCabe. William Nylander, great move in front. And I wonder if they felt the same way. Back in they come. And a chance for Panarin. What a stop! Oh boy, that is one of Samsonov's best of the year.
His body ends up losing his stick because he's just trying to get there as quick as he can. But once he realizes that the one-time pass is there, just does everything in his power to make that one push off, and it looks like
it's Erik Gustafsson at the controls, hands it off, and away goes Lafreniere with a burst and a shot. Stopped and looked down by Samsonov, alertly getting that ahead. And now Matthews on Gustafsson. Matthews to the backhand. Lost his balance and couldn't pull the trigger. The centering pass beast and
trying to get out, he ends up bumping into his teammate.
Zibanejad back in. Kreider deflecting it wide. Oh, that was another glorious chance. Kreider off the boards. Stopped by Samsonov. And he plays it out to Matthews. Ducked away for Bertuzzi. Who's going to get there first. Shesterkin couldn't play it. And Bertuzzi lost it to Miller. And hard to believe he's 0 for 5 this year.
He's been money in regulation on these type of plays.
In first, and missed the target. Up against his countryman, Ilya Samsonov. And Samsonov outweights him.
Austin Matthews up for Toronto. Goes wide with speed, cuts in. Save Shesterkin.
And away he goes, Sam.
There he goes. Moves in on Samsonov. And scores! Oh, good shot by Mika Zibanejad.
Sports needing to score.
Oh, watch this. This little fake just puts it to an area.
Mitch Marner 3 for 4. Needs to score. And Marner does! Wow! Shesterkin upset.
The officials just having a quick talk. The initial call looked like a good goal because I don't think he did. I think it was a continuous motion. Watch the play right here, pulls it, and then just snaps it back. I think this is going to count.
Pops here, but
review the goal. The goal is good.
There you go.
He's done it before. Alexei Lafreniere for the win. Save Samsonov.
Right.
So we start round 4 with Domi. And the Leafs have their first shootout lead.
This is good as
That's the plan.
Yeah, look at this movement, though. There's what we were talking about. As soon as...
Trocheck. Oh, post to post. It did not go in. And the Leafs have won it.
Hedman waits. Gives it up to Kucherov again. Kucherov in front for Boyd. He's in. Stopped by Primo. Right in very tight.
Trying to find a little space. Left it for Hedman off the bench. Firing and it's over the net. Off the glass. Primo dives back to cover it up at the side of the goal.
So shooter number 1 on this Saturday night is Brandon Hagel. In there against Caden Primo. Takes it wide in and he is stopped. Suzuki winds his way in against Vasilevsky, and he is stopped as well. Braden Point had the game-deciding goal in the shootout at Boston. Straight up the middle. Point in. Stopped by Primo. Cole Caulfield. Over on the right side into the middle, and he scores. The captain has to score here. Stamkos to keep the game going. He scores! Yes, sir! To Armia. Armia with a chance to win this one for Montreal. Stopped by Vasilevsky. Nikita Kucherov to give the Lightning the lead. Stopped by Primo.
And a chance to win it. Ulinen to the slot. Waits backhand. It's off the stick handle Pavelski.
And this one hits the shaft of the stick.
And now he can win it for Montreal. Slafkovsky in, stopped again by Vasilevsky. Victor Hedman also has a game-deciding goal this season. Here he comes, scores! Post and in for Victor Hedman. And now Joshua Waugh trying to keep Montreal alive. Vasilevsky looking to win it, stopped him, and the Lightning win it 4-3.
Here's Zetterlund, stick handling, couldn't get through the sticks, and the Stars ahead. Stankoven, a breakaway in overtime. Stankoven, no! Gets it back and just out of the reach of Pavelski.
Strip the rush for Zetterlund. Stankoven, bucking shoulders, moves to the backhand, gets stoned.
Regathers, over for Johnston. Stars set up on the attack. Stankoven again. Shoots off the post and out.
There were guys up on the Stars bench. Came close to ending it with his second bid. That's twice Hoffman's had that shot and splatted off the glass.
Granlund got it to Zadina. Fed to the right. Ottinger made the save on Duclair. Out of the box. Heiskanen, they almost sprung him. And from there, he can get you a lot of different ways. On Krona. Backhand and gloved by Krona, who reached out the left hand and snared it.
Theatrical glove grab. Robertson goes to the backhand, tries to.
He was a late scratch. He weaves in on Krona. Duchesne, backhand, score!
Glorious to be able to come in semi-serpentine. Just the
angle and get some speed. His second attempt this season. He's 0 for 1 on Ottinger. Duclair, forehand, he scores. He got Jake to bite just a bit.
That first move, he drops the shoulder. Ottinger thinks he's going to shoot.
So each team 1 for 2. Rope Hintz, the third shooter for Dallas, starts wide right now. Hintz, backhand, kicked out by Krona, who has stopped 2 of 3 he's faced. Second chance for the Sharks to end it. Granlund on Ottinger. Backhand, tried 5-hole, and Ottinger was ready. Logan Stankoven, first career shootout attempt in the NHL. Stankoven denied by Krona. Joe Pavelski versus the Sharks in the 6th round of a shootout. Pavelski fakes, shoots, and Krona was with him every step of the way. Mike Hoffman will be the 6th shooter for the Sharks. Hoffman slows things down, curls back in, saved by Ottinger. They don't go to shootouts a lot, but when they do, they go long. 7th shooter is Jamie Benn, Stars captain. In, forehand, he scores! As he was falling down, Ottinger could win it with a stop on Cunnin, who goes wide right. Cunnin off the bar and out! And the Stars in 7 rounds of a shootout outlast the Sharks.
We'll get it to Tippett. Oh, and Tippett revving it up. In across the line, Tippett drags it to the backhand. Save, Binnington! Poehling got it to York. York plays it to Farabee. Farabee back to York. York, the shot off the crossbar and out of play.
4 posts tonight for the Flyers. Look at this move by Tippett. I mean, you talk about talent and creativity through the legs, backhander. Good save by Binnington. Good defensive play by Poehling leads to this. And
now moving up is Thomas. Thomas going wide. Forster keeps him to the outside. Thomas all the way to the slot. Forster chasing him. Still got a backhander off. Frost able to block it. Looks to spring the Flyers the other way. Sanheim moving up the middle. Frost with a puck. Frost gets it to Sanheim. Save, Binnington, rebound. Frost got an angle shot off. That was stopped at the side of the net.
The blocker, all in one motion here. Fantastic save.
Shootout attempts. 31% for his career. Moves in from the left wing. Deeks and lost control. Never got a shot off. 7 in his career. Tries the right wing. Swerves on in. And Deeks. Save. Eriksson with a pass. 1 for 4 this year. 1 for 5 for his career. Cuts in and a save by Binnington. 1 for 1. And shootouts. He's in from the left wing. Scores. 2 for 2. As he cuts on in. 1 for 6 in his career, slows down, waits, and scores! The Flyers live! He'll give it a shot. 2 for 3 this year. Tries to win the game. Straight on in. Oh, what a save by Ersson as he got the pad on it.
You got to be kidding me. Lifts up, watch the right leg. Whoa! Oh my goodness, what a save.
So he could be the hero in the shootout. As Buchnevich works in, waiting. Backhander, and he scores! Buchnevich and the Blues win a huge game in the shootout as Buchnevich tucks it in and the Blues win 2-1.
Tremendous patience there by Pavel Buchnevich. He comes in.
Right around Frederick. Dishes off. Deflected McDavid to Bouchard. Then back to Connor McDavid. Edmonton seeking victory. McDavid around McAvoy. Dishes off. One-timer. Score! Leon Draisaitl. And Edmonton gets the equalizer late. And Draisaitl wins the game.
He can take that puck to the net himself, and you're going to see him do it here. As soon as you get up above the circles, he's like, yeah, I can get around you. I can take it to the net. And he draws 2 to him, and guess who's open?
Suzuki works in for Caulfield. Dooley jumping in. On comes Evangelista, who was in the box for Nashville. Sharp angle shot. They score! Ryan Suzuki, overtime winner!
The D zone coverage never gets worked through, and Suzuki able to find a tight angle on UC Saros.
Here's Miller. Quinn Hughes. JT Miller down to Besser. Miller scores! There's overtime goal number 9 as a member of the Canucks. JT Miller, 96 seconds into overtime.
Get it set up. And Besser's just going to put it on a plate for Miller.
Loading up and turning away from Henry Thrun. A quick change as Heiskanen comes on. Here's Stankoven and Kapanen diving across to make his first big save of this game.
Behind the net, it's Heiskanen to Stankoven. Johnston off and Hintz on. Hintz has the puck. His shot. He scores! The Stars have come all the way back.
You needed a hook to get him off the ice once he got out there in overtime. And he's the guy that sets up Roope Hintz in the slot.
Riley. Now Tuck will wind it up. Here's Alex Tuck wide on Matthews, and that went off the stick. 34-16. Matthews in. Curls back. Hands it off to Riley. Crisscrossing with Marner. Riley to the net. Looking at the stop and then off the side of the net. Almost spectacular stuff from Morgan Riley. Marner's got a hustle. J.J. Paterka sends it high.
And Bush, Morgan Riley takes his puck hard in the net.
Yeah, good job to attack.
And now look at the Sabres. Power lumbering down. Gives it to Thompson. Glove stop. And a beauty.
That's a tap in on that rebound if he's not there. And then just sliding across to his right. Samsonov.
Marner into the middle. Hands it off. Gets it back. And puts it in front. Deflected just wide. Riley's in front. So is Matthews. Scores! Game winner! Number 54 on the season. And the Leafs win.
How about this effort by Mitch Marner? When he does so well, the elusiveness through 2 sticks.
Shane Pinto, a couple of assists tonight. Speeds into the slot to the right circle. Shoots! Kicked out. Boy, it opened up for him. The other way, Stützle, but he's back checked by Dubois. Good play. Fiala to Dubois. Into the zone. Pass to the middle, blocked. Tried to give it back to Fiala. Dubois again with it. Dubois' pass blocked. Dubois again shoots. Save is made. Rebound picked up by Zub.
Yeah, what a great shift there by Dubois. Puck pursuit on the back check.
Centering pass by Fiala. Blocked. Fiala gets it back to the net. Can he shoot? Yes! Score! What an effort! Kevin Fiala! Kings win it in overtime.
Fiala loose puck. Turn. Spin. Come out. And look at that puck protection. And then at the end, it's almost like Wild. Fired off for King. Wants it in. Carr. Spurs looks and shoots. Glove save. Gustafsson. Steers it off. Lehkonen had nowhere to go. Back to Rantanen. Back to Luckett, who walks in and shoots it and saves. Bumps it from McCarr. Time winding down to the power play. Here's McKinnon. 15 seconds left. Bumped off. Tucked in front. Loose puck shot. Score! Welcome back to the lineup, Alden Shushkin. Chugga, 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 chugga. All the way to the top of the crease. Shushkin, who makes a career and has a house right in the crease, continues to pace.
Look to turn this into an on-man rush. Tuch drifting his way into the zone, dishes back, comes into the wing, and the blocker save made by Stuart Skinner. Hasn't scored yet, trying to get around McDavid. At the end of his shift, he does. Power for the win, blocked away by Stuart Skinner.
Big blocker save there by Skinner. Power coming in here, takes a second shot.
McDavid's going to get this puck if you give it back to Edmonton. Dahlin keeps it in at the line. Dahlin walks in, holds it, fires! Skinner the save and the rebound. Sabres are on it, but turn it over and back the other way with 1:09 to go in overtime. Come the Oilers. Connor McDavid, backhand pass, far post. Against Nugent Hopkins and now Hyman with 13 seconds. Here's a chance in front. Deep and no shot. Alex Tuch got the puck. Now Power. Off the bench. Dahlin. Power scores with 2 seconds to go in overtime.
Offside at 20 seconds.
Wow.
No goal.
Are you kidding me? Wow. They're bringing this goal back for an offside. That is incredible.
I mean,
all
the
the players have left the
room.
benches. They're all in the dressing room. Buffalo celebrating right now. They're going to have to come back out. They're going to put some time on the clock. And they're going to have to finish this.
I mean, it's already been a strange day. It just got stranger.
That is incredible. And there it is right there. You can see as Byram is entering the zone, this puck hasn't fully crossed the line. And you can see the skate above him is inside the zone.
Boy, talk about get your head back into it. Bouchard down the middle, plays it to the wing. That's tipped out. Now, Dylan Cousins has 10 seconds. Down the right side. Cousins tried to pass it across not once but twice and it's blocked. Edmonton trying to play it to Vaughn. In front, Cousins! Oh, saved by Skinner. Could you imagine? Could you have imagined?
Yeah, well, I could have, and let's just hope they're able to finish it off here in the shootout.
And here we go to the shootout. Shooter number 1 takes Thompson. Takes the puck at center to the far circle. Thompson scores! Takes the puck at center. Way over to the right boards. Luukkonen standing now into the crouch. Luukkonen with the save! Perhaps the best player in the world right now.
The best part about Luukkonen is how calm he is. Look at him. Just staring at the puck. He knows exactly. He just keeps.
All right, Sabres on the power play because it's Owen Powers, the second shooter. Right circle slowly. And Skinner just closed that 5-hole in time to make the save. All right, Leon Draisaitl at center ice. Again to the right side, not so wide. And he puts that one in with the same Tage Thompson-esque release. All right, Alex Tuch trying to get another one here for Buffalo in the shootout. Scores! RNH against UPL in the shootout. Luukkonen in the crouch. Nugent Hopkins. Luukkonen with the save, and the Sabres win it again. This time for good.
Watched by Rossi. A lot of skating here from Minnesota trying to keep up. They haven't been able to get a change. Here comes Forsberg with room. He hit the post. Faber changes. Kaprizov still lingering with the puck and Fleury to the bench.
How about this move here?
Wow.
I mean,
They need every point banger.
yeah, they do.
Empty net for Minnesota in a 3-3 game in overtime. Kaprizov extending the shift. How about this move from John Hines to get 4 attackers out there? 4 forwards in all. Zuccarello from the circle. Boulding scores!
Oh my.
What a move by John Hines to pull the goaltender. And the Wild win it in overtime.
He makes an absolutely perfect shot right here
inside the post.
Crosby and Letang for Pittsburgh. Lead pass, finds Giroux. In on Letang. Giroux pivots back, sends it back in. And a point-blank save by Jarry on Stützle. And the lead pass goes to Rust. Busting over Letang. Rust works it back around. Little wraparound try, put it back across. Letang fanned on that. Wow. Now picked up by Tkachuk. He's got Pinto with him 2-on-1. Tkachuk to Pinto. Wants it and shoots. And Jarry makes a stop on that. And now bounce ahead. Carlson's got a chance. Carlson end of a long shift. Racing in. Can't get a shot away. Korpisalo down. Carlson sends it back in. Missed cue there by Bunting. Brought back by Chychrun. For Tkachuk. Shoots. Jarry makes the stop. And sweeps out ahead. Up for Carlson. Minute 20 shift for Carlson. Works in. Shoots. Tipped it forward. Just wide by Bunting. A stop check out there in overtime. And a stop check takes it away from Crosby. Hurts it ahead to Sanderson. The stop check goes off. On comes Matheson. Drops for Sanderson. For Stützle. Moves it back across. Shot score! Drake Matheson, overtime winner. And Ottawa takes it 2-1.
The goaltender for the game winner, but this is all made possible by the youngster, the 20-year-old, in his first National Hockey League game. And the Sens win on home ice.
Shea Theodore. Jack Eichel through the center zone. Beniers defending. Right by him. He's in. Shut down. Big save.
They regroup. He comes with speed. Watch this little drag to the inside. Trying to go 5-hole, and Grubauer able to.
Now in the exchange, Bjorkstrand, Burakovsky. Bjorkstrand! It goes high off the glass. Burakovsky in control. Cuts in. Shoots it. Stopped by Hill. Blocked in front by Wall. He'll move it. 2:20 left. 2-on-1. Pietrangelo with Carlson. Pietrangelo hits the goalpost. Burakovsky will jailbreak it out to center. Here come the Kraken. Burakovsky, Larson, Burakovsky. Great stick, Pietrangelo. We go coast to coast. Through center, it's Eichel. He's in alone. He scores. Jack Eichel ends it with 1:59 left in overtime.
Pietrangelo's exhausted. He just flips it up. Eichel gets body position. Carlson.
Back it comes for Kale. McKinnon faked the one-timer. No wrist shot available. Back to McKinnon, one-timer there. Score! It ricocheted and goes in! What did it hit? The Avalanche have won in overtime.
As the puck deflects once off his face and in the net.
Lindholm touches it to Marchand. He breaks with DeBrusk. DeBrusk scores! Jake DeBrusk wins it at 25 seconds of the overtime.
Awesome win for Boston in terms of a strong first period, kind of a nothing second period for both teams.
Chuck trying to go down to win the draw. He's on the bottom of the pile. Matheson goes to Giroux. Giroux holds, now shoots, glove stop as Linkins comes out. And Stützle up the side, couldn't jam it in. And Stützle to the net. Tkachuk banging at it. Now it's empty. Giroux sliding over. Linkins a piece and Provorov saved the game. One-timer outside. Ottawa denied. And Stützle blasts this one. Linkins got it. And somehow that puck stays out. The Columbus crowd loving it.
Well, Merzlikins makes a couple good saves, but Provorov saves.
Open net. Here he is. Keep an eye on this play. This puck's going to go right out to the left, and look at Provorov. First step, Johnny Gaudreau for Columbus. And Deeks backhander denied by Forsberg. Stützle in the shootout. In on Merzlikins. Deeks scores! Texier scores! Far side on Forsberg, and we're tied up. Matheson 0 for 1 this season. Next shooter for Ottawa. In wide. Up top! Stopped by the glove of Merzlikins, who throws that one away. Kirill Marchenko 1 for 1 this season. Marchenko In on Forsberg, slows up, deep stop, Forsberg, Claude Giroux, game on the line, slapper, scores! A blast and in from Giroux, and he will love every minute of that shootout dagger.
Fastball high. You can see Elvis, he's waiting to react, and that shot is perfect. I mean,
Dobson says, well, I'll just slow this thing down. And I imagine he might change.
He's been on the ice for a minute and a half as Barzal carries in. Barzal, wrist shot, leaked through Korpisalo, but wide of the net. Claude Giroux. Drop past Stützle. Returns to Giroux. Stützle again. Over for Batherson. Save Varlamov. Pollock found the rebound and cleared.
There, Tkachuk tried to roll his wrist and get it to the net. Bobbled on him.
Leads pass to Pinto with Tkachuk. Here comes Tkachuk. He scores! Brady Tkachuk! The overtime winner is his hat-trick goal. And the Ottawa Senators come back again and win it 4-3.
And what a pass by Shane Pinto. Career hat-trick. And Stützle's going to kick it wide, and then look at that pass by Pinto to get it through a seam right onto the stick of
3 points again here tonight. 2 goals and an assist. Riley with a steal, but the puck is left behind. And it's a shot. Samsonov got a stick on that. Carolina back on the puck. Svechnikov handed it away. Nylander with a break. Williger's with him. And so is John Tavares. And he sent it wide. Look out, Kuznetsov had to wait for it. Svechnikov with him. And Kuznetsov stopped. Riley jumping. Tried to give it back and unable to get it there. Matthews steals. Domi for the win. Domi! And Kochetkov got just enough of that. Matthews closes quickly. Creates a loose puck. Goes to the net. Kochetkov the stop. Penalty coming up.
Check from Nylander was available. He thought Samsonov would bite on the pass. And just when you think that
Morgan Riley back to Nylander one more time. Matthews one-timer. And Kochetkov's got that. And across Nylander trying to steer that to Tavares. Broken up by Stahl. Off the boards, down low. Center, no! Kochetkov came across. Got a goal tonight. Hands to Liljegren. Timothy Liljegren with a spin. Riley shot, hit away. Riley again! Missed the target. Can't. Liljegren down low. One more try. Kochetkov's got that. for 2 in the shootout this year, and Nylander in, and Kochetkov makes it an 0 for 7 for him.
You got it. Evgeny Kuznetsov in his first shootout attempt with the Canes. Touches the puck. And now moving like molasses. Kuznetsov waiting. In. And Samsonov makes the save.
10 seconds. Matthews up next for the Leafs. 2 for 6. And Kochetkov stayed with him. 2 for 3. Let's see what he does on this Saturday night. And Kochetkov diving out.
Oh, wow.
Ella Johnny Bauer.
You know, you look at Domi with the leg kick and everything, trying to get him to freeze. That's a gamble that, boy, did it ever pay off.
In the shootout, here comes Gensel. In on Samsonov. He shoots, he scores! Jake Gensel gets the extra point for Carolina. And the Hurricanes, with a miraculous comeback, win it 5-4 the shootout.
How about this move? Just freezes them and then 5-hole. Once you get the movement from the goaltender right there, and then you got to slide across, and Samsonov tried to recover but wasn't able to.
Goldie with a move and a shot, and that goes wide. Tricky play now. Zuccarello right on, and a save by Binnington. Hands it back to Neighbors. Going wide on Boldy with a move to the inside in front. What a save by Fleury on Saad. Highway robbery, and the Wild come back.
Save is Marc-Andre Fleury. Neighbors find Saad, and Marc-Andre Fleury.
Thomas, the first shooter against Fleury. Curls to the front. Thomas waiting. And he shot wide to the backhand. He's off in. Binnington out. Here he comes. Glove save by Binnington. Schenn quickly up the middle. Here he comes. Schenn in, waiting, shoots. He scores! Schenn! Nail-biting time at Enterprise Center. Here comes Boldy. All the pressure on him. Waiting, shoots, and he scores! And he's tied the game. He scored his 21st earlier. Kyrou way wide. In on goal. Waiting. Shoots. He scores! What a backhand goal by Kyrou. Here he comes. Goodrow in. Waiting too long, and that's going to do it. Blues win in a shootout.
McDavid now takes it. McDavid trying to move to the net. He shoots, and Georgiev makes the stop. He went to the wall as Draisaitl trying to find a way. Breakaway! Nugent Hopkins denied by Georgiev, and he covers up. Draisaitl wins the draw. It's pushed back by McDavid to Evan Bouchard. Making moves. The wrister is denied by Georgiev. Bouchard has it, though. Ahead to Walker. Here he comes. And he put that one high and wide.
It's unbelievable. Looking for the hat trick.
What a story that would have been. But here's McKinnon to the net. And it's stopped by Skinner.
Lehkonen poke checked. 7 seconds left. Fired up for McKinnon. He's racing for the loose puck. 3 to go in overtime. In front! Score! Did it go in? Artturi Lehkonen! Dead center! You gotta be kidding me! The Avalanche have won with half a second left in overtime!
Barry center the net. This would be a great look. Oh, what a pass. And there she is. I think it went off that camera. Give me that look, please. Even Artturi Lehkonen didn't know. Watch this, motion. Boom! Game over.
Red Wings desperate for a second point here, and here comes Raymond into the zone. Firing, and a save by Tarasov. Backs out. Raymond to the bench.
You got 30 seconds. It's time for a change.
Seider drops it back to Brinkett to Kane. Kane's right in. Shooting one, turns it. He scores! Patrick Kane! Showtime! Does it again!
I had my telestrator down here. I can show you. Chucky's up there. Go ahead and... Yeah, that thing's already in the net before the net comes off.
Got it back from Bouchard. Draisaitl. No shot just yet. Looking for a lane. Draisaitl now in front. Redirected. Bouchard. McDavid. Bouchard. Draisaitl. Thought about it. McDavid for the win. A save. Montembeault. The rebound cleared Savard. And now here's Nick Suzuki. Short-handed with Bouchard back. Conservatively decides to kick it back. Vander Kane. At Montreal's number. Darnell Nurse. Kane. Ekholm. Backdoor. Hyman stopped by Montembeault. Ekholm. Nurse. Ekholm across. Kane. Powering off the glove of Montembeault. And that'll... Draisaitl back on. So is McDavid. Draisaitl finds it. McDavid. Draisaitl. Shot. Missed. Rebound came off the corner boards. McDavid catches up to it. Over to Nurse. Back to McDavid. What time is score? Leon Draisaitl puts it away. 3-2. Edmonton in overtime.
You're going to see McDavid come up the wall, and look at that little backhand pass. Gets it right back onto the stick, and then finds Draisaitl for the one-time. He's coming down the middle.
Here is Aho moving in. He gets free. The shot save. Ersson. Rebound sat there. Deflected and went around. And now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Flyers are caught. And it's Necas surging up. Necas to Guentzel. Guentzel, the shot save. Ersson. Forster went by the puck, but it's picked up by Poehling. Guentzel couldn't get it by York cleanly, but now he does. And it's Burns moving up. Burns with Jarvis. To Jarvis. The shot. He scores.
Sixth goal in his last 5 games. And to settle this Shane on his natural side. Guentzel had a chance on his offside save spot.
Rod Brind'Amour getting some new personnel over the board. Svechnikov leans into this rush. End to end on a backhand. Lindgren made the save. Ovechkin toe drag move. With help, here comes Strome. Strome slams on the brakes. Looks for the reinforcement there. It's Carlson. Off the deep backside. Diving defensive effort. Wonderful play. Carlson short side. Shut off.
Saving play. And then Kochetkov followed up. What a play from Jacob Slavin. Denying Ovechkin. And then finding the post and sealing and absorbing from Pyotr.
Carolina potential 2-on-1 the other way. It's Aho and Svechnikov. Aho, toe drag, Svechnikov, backhand. Big save, Lindgren.
Wait and see.
In his career, Kuznetsov 45%. Bringing it in and tiptoeing towards Charlie. Kuznetsov, forehand, no. Will lead off. Normally a spot occupied by TJ Oshie in the shootout. Milano, forehand carry, poke check by Kochetkov. In the bottom of the second. Trying to be the first to strike in the shootout. McMichael, forehand. To backhand, poke checked again by Kochetkov.
Yeah.
Carolina sending Gensel to the task. Fires, no.
0 for 5 in the shootout this year. He meanders. Left to right comes in on Kochetkov. And Kochetkov got a pad on it.
What a save. Let's hope Kochetkov's all right. He's slow getting up. I just got a lower body injury watching it up here.
Here comes John Carlson. The defenseman in with speed right into the catching glove.
The fifth round to send Aho. Sebastian Aho slows down and fires. Lindgren makes the pad save. 9 shooters, 9 stops. Strome 0 for 4 this season. Strome waits, fires, he scores! Washington goes home happy by the final of 7-6.
We're behind the net. Cooley just trying to move it along. Here's the stretch play. Gunther is in. Dylan Gunther. Score! OT winner! Dylan Gunther!
Little backhand, forehand, snapper. Top shelf.
And if you're the Wild, you don't want to get too impatient here.
Rossi takes it away. He attacks. Rossi cuts to the net. Saved by Binnington.
Oh, Binnington went for the poke check on Marco Rossi, and Marco Rossi was able to get that shot off before the poke check came.
Then Falk strong at center against Boldy. Fades it back in, and then Binnington doesn't want to face off, and he keeps it moving.
That was a smart play there by Jordan Binnington.
Here comes Saad. Gets it back to the net. Saad shoots. He scores! Saad! Goodbye! Blues have won at 5-4 in overtime. A huge win as Saad buries it.
Just got his arm on that, and then this is the goal off of the rush. Brandon Saad able to get a step on Matt Boldy on the far side.
And the winner will emerge with 2 points on the night. Verhaeghe throws it down low, and a great chance for Bennett.
And that's 3 more forwards again for Paul Maurice.
Yeah, without some of his best defensemen. Centering pass for Luostarinen, broken up by Kreider. He goes 2-on-1 with Zibanejad. With Lundell back, Zibanejad out in front of a great stop by Bobrovsky off Chris Kreider. Bobrovsky lost his stick. There was a follow-up that went off the side of the net. Game-saving stop by the great Russian goaltenders. And Panarin has joined Trocheck up front. Ekman, Larson, Verhaeghe, and Reinhart. Here's Panarin. Glove save by Bobrovsky. Ekman, Larson. Rebound. Verhaeghe and Reinhart. And the puck is covered somehow.
Fall to the ice. Ekman Larson shots behind Shesterkin.
Oh, my.
And it's Trocheck just a half an inch in front of Verhaeghe to save the day.
24 seconds left. 2-on-1 for the moment. Montour with Verhaeghe. Montour stopped by Shesterkin. Oh, a beauty. Slipped it to the backhand and just slid it into the net.
Peter Forsberg, he did it in the Olympics in a gold medal game. You pull the goalie one way and with your...
Reinhart on Shesterkin and he scores. Had 2 goals in regulation. Wide start to the left. And he scores.
To hold it across the net like this, to wait and to try and find the space. He finds it under the glove.
Without Barkov, who would likely be a part of this. Lundell lost the puck. Vladimir Tarasenko. Stopped by Shesterkin. And the Rangers win it in the shootout.
And here is Kempe to center ice. Plays it across, speeding in, a break to win it. Gavrikov scores! Vladimir Gavrikov in overtime.
Is it going to be Stamkos that best? Yes, it is. The goal scorer who scored twice. Kurashev, stick handling, looking for Bedard. He finds Seth Jones. Jones shoots. He scores! The Hawks win in overtime and come all the way back.
You believe that? But instead he holds on to the puck. Connor's behind the play right there. He was open, but guess who the next layer is? It's Seth Jones, and he just rifles this one here.
Back out for McCarr. Now McCarr for Jonathan Drouin. And again, the Avalanche reset. Opening minute of overtime. Here comes Drouin. Looks to get his step on the tag. Moving in, he shoots, he scores!
What a power move, what a play.
Ice was tilted in the third period, wasn't it? And perhaps the Penguins.
Killorn's got an overtime goal. Here's a chance out in front. And back from the Ducks with numbers. It's Mason McTavish. He's up there with Killorn. Drops it back, and now this is going to be a clear-cut breakaway. Cirelli up the ice, drops it off. Hagel, Cirelli scores! It's a lightning strike in overtime. Lightning win it.
Killorn's driving the center lane. He tries to chip it back. I think he may have hit a skate. And now it's a 2-on-0 against the goaltender, Dostal.
And circles again. Here he comes now ahead. Trying to go up the middle. He does. In the clear. Pulled down. Penalty. Maybe a penalty shot. I think it will be. Can he win it for the Blues? Buchnevich in. Waiting. And a great glove save by Thompson.
Waiting. And he shows a little bit of a little half slapper here. Tries to get it up over the glove, but Thompson grabs that. Boy.
To the corner, it's Carlson. Double teamed in deep. Marchessault digs it out. Marchessault looking. Shot, score! Jonathan Marchessault off the post and in. His 39th of the season. Wins it in overtime. 2-1.
Well, here's Carlson. Look at the coverage on him. 1, 2, 3. Somehow Marshall comes in. He picks up the puck. Quick 2-on-1 with Theodore. And he elects to hang on. Patience.
Throws it across to break it back in front. Seider couldn't pick it up cleanly. Away with it is LaPierre to center. On to Strome, drops one back, gets return feed, he scores!
Trocheck back to Fox. He's got room. He scores! There it is! Adam Fox wins it in overtime. Peter Laviolette's 800th career win as a head coach in the NHL.
Panarin, so much of the work. And then Fox give him and Trocheck a little bit of time to do the rest.
Forsberg still with it. Chased by Theodore. Stiff arms him. Three-man weave. Josi hits the accelerator. Comes in! He scores! Yes, sir!
This has been just an incredible run, and they keep it going.
Forsberg shovels it to Josi, and he goes off for it.
Bouchard now whips it ahead, stepping up is Josh Morrissey into the zone. Morrissey, Murray, stopped by Skinner.
More than a minute into overtime. Here's Kyle Connor attacking Draisaitl, heading to the net. Draisaitl able to stay with him and create a turnover. Now Nugent Hopkins, 1-on-2. Draisaitl will change. Here comes Zach Hyman. Nugent Hopkins gives it to him. Hyman for the win. A backhand. He does score. Zach Hyman, the winner. 4-3. Edmonton.
Right there. An exchange. He comes on fresh. A little lead right there. And he gets the first tap at it. Follows his path.
Caught off at the point, walk down the boards, Brandon lays a hit, has trying to make the steal, it's knocked ahead, and here comes Mikko. He'll race to the Ranger zone, backhander save by Shesterkin. Lafreniere, poke checked away by Taves, trying to one-hand it ahead, they'll joust at the point. McKinnon picks it up, rams it up ice, Lehkonen is in, he shoots it, a save by Shesterkin. Here's Zibanejad in. Crisscrossing, steers it down, deep knocked away. Kreider was left all by his lonesome. Across, it's picked up by McCall. The outlet finds Middlestat. He'll drop it for Jonathan Drouin, and now Cale shoots and a save by Shesterkin. All the way around to the far side. Taves, patient. Lehkonen down the slot for Taves, saved by Shesterkin. I can't believe this guy. He's played a brilliant game for the Rangers. They're on the march. 3 to go, 2 to go, 1 to go in OT. Glove by Georgiev at the horn. Center ice picks it up, and he's got steam. Down the wing into the circle. Panarin is in, looks in the slot, shoots and scores. That's off of Alexander Georgiev. Shesterkin this year's 1 for 1 in the shootouts. Middlestat is in. Looks to the forehand. Pitch move and shoots, and a save by Shesterkin. Works it in this season, 2 for 5. Zibanejad down low, and he couldn't put it on net. Rangers up 1-0. Here comes Mikko. Walks it in slowly down the slot, shoots it, a save by Shesterkin. He's giving the Avs absolutely nothing. Trocheck wide. Georgiev out to meet him. Trocheck down the slot, shoots and scores. And the New York Rangers have beaten the Avalanche 3-2 in a shootout here at Ball Arena. What a hockey game. Trocheck came in, you see him down the slot, and he's able to lift it.
They want to get in with possession and not shoot in. They're able to this time. Perron checked along the boards. Look out, a man in front, all alone, to the backhand, and it hit the post. It was an open net for DeBrincat.
Of the penalty that Barkov took, there's DeBrincat. Nifty move to the backhand.
It's a 4-on-4 till the next whistle.
There's a penalty.
Here comes Bennett all the way in. Bennett to the backhand, saved by Lyon.
The shootout for Lucas Raymond. They'll shoot second. In first for Florida is Sam Reinhart. And he scores.
And one of the shootouts, this is Raymond. 2 for 2 this year. Now he's 2 for 3. Bobrovsky stayed with him. Trying to put the Panthers in charge of the shootout. Barkov stick handling and Lyon with the poke check, and they don't get a shot away.
Makes his decision.
Oh, what a matchup here against Bobrovsky. Kane stick handles, and Sergei Bobrovsky gives the Panthers a chance to win it now. The Panthers trying to grab, for now, first place back in the Atlantic Division. Lundell in on Lyon. The save is made.
Can tie it up here in the shootout and keep the Red Wings going. Dylan Larkin in on goal, stopped by Bobrovsky, and the Panthers win it.
Trying to spin and wait for some help. Hannafin will just chip it away. Picked up, Zuccarello and across the line. Got a shooting lane, makes the move, backhand. Back at center. Here's Boldy. In across the line. Boldy cuts to the net. Shot is stopped by Thompson. They're going to pull the goalie. Minnesota has pulled Philip Gustafsson. Crowd reacts. Zuccarello got it across. You rarely see this move. The Minnesota Wild going for it here. Boldy, Kaprizov, Zuccarello, shot stopped. Carlson, Vegas gets to it. The empty net, and it goes.
Karlsson rather than a Minnesota Wild player. And Vegas, the experience shows up. I mean, Marchessault's not going to miss.
They've picked up a point by virtue of the tie after 60. They pulled even with Philadelphia for third place in the Metro. They get that next goal, they'll advance by the Flyers. Closing in, Marchand with a rip. Stopped by Lindgren. 3 minutes of power play time. 3 minutes left in overtime. Strome waiting. Ovechkin fires, blocked in front. Rebound there, Strome. Sprawling, Swayman gets over.
To go out of the rink because they were dead tired. They were like pylons in front of the net. And
Karlsson watching as Ovechkin thought about it. Ovechkin fires this one, blocked. Karlsson reload. Skip it to Strome. Lets it fly. Turned away. Swayman at the top of the paint. Final minute of the extra session. Van Riemsdyk. Pacioretty straight away. Ovechkin fires. Pad save Swayman. McAvoy clears. Like around Heinen. Ovechkin back for Van Riemsdyk. This way Pacioretty. Left pass looking for Milano. He'll go for Boston in round one against Charlie Lindgren. DeBrusk straight ahead, fires, he scores. Oshie 41% in his career, 1 for 3 this season. In the shootout in the bottom of the first, looking for the tie and tally against Swayman. Oshie fires, no 5-hole there. Charlie Coyle enters the proceedings in the top of round 2 and swings wide. Coyle fires, stick save, Lindgren. Strome had a winning goal in a shootout recently against Carolina. He'll carry straight in on Swayman. Deeks to his back and he scores!
Supposed to stop that move. Now move all the way to one side and then comes back around.
In the top of round 3. Pasternak curls, fires, it rolls to the line! He scored!
The play here. It's not over till the puck is dead. Here it is. Look at Charlie's not even sure where it is as the weight of that puck gets through the 7-hole up.
Milano has to convert. Sonny Milano. Forehand to backhand, he roofs it.
Are you kidding me? The little curl and up top. And look at where that hit.
Marchand in the top of the 4th. Marchand with speed, lets it go. Lindgren makes the pad save. Washington can win it in the bottom of the 4th. 0 for 6 this season in the shootout. Now's the time, big fella. Ovechkin walks in, motorcycle kick. Swayman kicked it away. Shattenkirk, the first defender to try. Shattenkirk roofs one over the glove. Connor McMichael swooping in forehand. Carry glove save. Swayman. Boston prevails.
What a hockey game.
He picks up the puck, a stick, and tried to hold the line as that puck came forward. Crosby waves out. Here's a break. Moving in. Shot. Oh, Nedeljkovic with the pad save. Good row. Dancing. He'll try. Gets across ice. Letang. To Crosby. And look at Merzlikins come diving out of the net to move to the hash mark. So, Johnny Gaudreau down the left side. Gaudreau, top of the circle, slows things down and tries on the backhand. Pittsburgh out, but the Jackets storm back. Raquel moving in, just slows things down. Raquel denied. Stick save of the poke check there. We've seen some magic in previous years.
The fire poker?
Absolutely. Well, we see it here. Moving in, shoots, scores! Alexander Texier, 1-0 in the shootout. Columbus Crosby 2 for 4. 1 game-deciding goal. The captain comes down quickly. Slows things down. Crosby shoots and scores. High glove side. 8 goals, 11 points. Now a chance to put the Blue Jackets back up ahead. Nylander in. Nylander, oh, the puck just rolled off his stick.
I love watching the guys on the bench eyeballing the coach to say, hey, I want to go next.
Severson moving in. Severson scores! The go-ahead goal. 5th round. Instead again, looking for a big save here. And in a shootout, picks up the puck. Had 2 the other night. Dancing in, slows down, shoots, save. Jackets win! Columbus in the shootout. The game-deciding goal by David Severson.
Anderson